to mochas, Nola bells and bows. Where the love runs deep, the fam stays strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, mocha got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. Just show a real and you already home. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and a vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section. Just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. Mocha, don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. Mocha got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tribe world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. Mocha ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. Nola bell, Nola boast, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, all love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Mocha got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. To show a real and you already home. Mocha said that to every bell in the space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. And happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Well, today we kind of switched it around a little bit. Y'all saw the title, y'all saw that thumbnail. We're here for it today. We are definitely here for it today. And I'm glad to see each and every one of you here on this beautiful Wednesday. The title, the thumbnail, just nasty. Just nasty, y'all. The Memphis 4. They did it to babies. They did it to babies. 4 Tennessee men accused of targeting children. Not only did they target these children, they were sharing the videos of these kids. This is sick. This is truly sick. And I had to ask myself when I saw that story and I was reading through it and I'm like, Lord, what is this world coming to? Buckle up, y'all. Buckle up, because if y'all thought Jarvis Butts had some issues, y'all ain't seen or heard nothing. Because this right here, this ain't just another story. This is one of those cases that have you sitting there like, ain't no way this shit happened. We talking about 4 grown men. 4 grown men in Memphis, Tennessee, violated multiple children. Videos being recorded and passed around like this was normal. When you hear stuff like this, it's easy to say, that's sick, it's crazy, just lock them up. Nah, it's deeper than that. To me, it's deeper than that. Because we're not just talking about what they did. We're going to also talk about how long it was going on. Who else knew this was going on? And with the ages of these children, I had to look and ask myself with tears in my eyes, how did it even get to this point in the first place, y'all? And I know how people operate, so let me say this so don't nobody get confused a little bit later. This ain't no he said, she said. This ain't no we trying to figure this out. These people were found guilty on all counts. So then you got to ask yourself the question, what really went on behind them scenes? Who else might be tied into this thing that we're not even seeing yet? Because all these cases that comes about is beginning to look more and more and more like these enterprises are everywhere. And it's multiple people involved. Because I don't believe for one second that this level of behavior exists in isolation. It just can't. It can't. This is enabled. Somebody's enabling this shit. And it's moving from place to place to place. They're being trained to do this disgusting stuff. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So if you just came on in, go ahead, Nola Bells and Bows, get comfortable. This one here is kind of heavy. It's uncomfortable, but it also needs to be talked about. I see y'all coming up in here. Welcome to the porch, y'all. Shout out to my moderators because y'all already know. I appreciate y'all holding it down every single time. For those of you that are here, hit the like button for your girl. Share out this live. Those of you that's hanging in the bushes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you rock with the porch, if you rock with the message, if you rock with what we do over here, consider joining the Nola Bells and Bows. Each and every day is free 99 to join, and it helps push these messages out to more people. I appreciate each and every one of you that pulled up to the porch. Over here on this porch, there's no big eyes, no little U's. We all are here for one thing. That's awareness. That's for truth and real conversations. I need everybody to double tap those emojis on the right. If you locked in, drop some fire in the chat for me tonight. If you ready to hear this sick story, throw some eyes in the chat. Just let me know that you're rocking with the porch. Let YouTube know that we active in this thing. I see you. I see you all up in here. I see y'all. My beautiful sister, Dr. J. I see you, boo. Welcome and happy Wednesday to you, my girl. PJ, I see you, baby. Welcome, sis. Happy Wednesday. Lady D, welcome, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Erica Red, I see you, my love. My sister Tony, I see you. Hey, Vappy Jones, welcome to the chat, my love. Beautiful soul, I see you, sis. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ocean Waves, I see you, boo. Welcome. Hey, my girl, Essie. Happy Wednesday, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Gemini, I see you, my love. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you guys. OG Bone, I see you, my love. Happy Wednesday, sunshine. I see you, sis. I see you. Happy Wednesday to you, love. My girl Tanya's up in here. Happy Wednesday. Ocean Waves, that baby. That's that question I have. Where are the parents of these children? My beautiful sister, April Webster, I see you, boo. Happy Wednesday, Wendy. Happy Wednesday, baby. We're going to get off into this. Oh my God. Anastasia, welcome, my love. Ariane, welcome, welcome, welcome. Trina, I see you, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, we got to talk about this. We got a pretty wings. Welcome, baby. Dorothy Jenkins, welcome. Hey, Jennifer, welcome, love. We got to talk about it. TB, I see you, boo. My girl Tanya says she's sitting on the porch with her tea. My sister Rock. Hey, boo, I see you. Happy Wednesday. Let's go. Let's talk about this. And before I get to getting into this story here, let me just say everything we talk about here is for awareness, commentary, and discussion. We're protected under the Copyright Act of 1976, Section 107. We speak on what's already out there. We give our opinions. We give our commentary. And we break things down the way that we see it, the way that we want to. That's it and that's all. And now that we done got that out of the way, y'all got to know exactly who we're talking about. Who was involved? My beautiful sister Top. Hey, boo. Welcome. Hope all is well. Kimberly Earls, I see you, baby. And then we're going to also talk about what they were actually charged with. The Memphis 4. The Memphis 4. Because ain't shit a secret. Samantha, welcome, sis. I'm naming names. CM, I see you, my love. Welcome. Every last one of these men played a role. And I need y'all to know exactly who is who. We got one man. Samantha said this is something bigger. Absolutely. We got one man. His name is Darius Ice. This is the one they described as the ringleader. They described him as the ringleader. He organized this. He told the others what to do. He was the one recording it. He was the one recording it. And he was found guilty on all counts tied to kidnapping and rape of a 4-year-old. So there's no confusion right there with Darius Ice. He wasn't just there. Darius Ice, he was the director. Then we have Antoine Wilson. He pled guilty as well. Another one pled guilty to rape, exploitation of a minor, kidnapping. He was one of the ones that actually committed the act while ICE was doing the recording. This case came back to light just last Friday. It came back to light on last Friday when they captured Isaiah Hayes. Isaiah Hayes was captured after being on the run for a while. Isaiah Hayes was originally charged when they were charged. He bonded out and went on a run. So last Friday, they picked him up. Now, Isaiah Hayes is a sick one. They're all sick in Mocha's opinion. But Isaiah Hayes got to be the sickest of the sick because he's the one that's tied to the 9-month-old baby. And according to the reports, oh Lord, Samantha said he was in my hometown. Isaiah Hayes Admit it. Absolutely, Dr. J, is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Mariah, welcome, baby. Isaiah Hayes admitted to inappropriate contact with that 9-month old. And y'all know Mocha got a lot of questions on this one because at 9 months old, where the hell was that mother? Isaiah was arrested on Friday, like I said. Then there's Antonio King. Right along with the rest, he was charged too. Exploitation and abuse of multiple children. Over and over and over again. And all of these men connected through charges, aggravated rape of a child, aggravated exploitation of minors, kidnapping, criminal conspiracy. So when you hear me say the Memphis Four, Kenyatta Marie, welcome, sis. When you hear me say the Memphis Four, this is who we're talking about. This is what they're accused and charged with, and this is why this shit hits as hard as it does. Now that I done gave you all the names and what they're tied to. Olia, welcome. Tell me, do you think one person was leading this or they were all equally involved? Steppy Jean, welcome, my love. Because I don't care how you slice it, how you look at it. I personally believe they were all equally involved. Because can't nobody convince me to do something that I don't want to do, don't need to be doing, none of that. Top say, oh, how did something, y'all, how did something this sick even get exposed in the first place? Simone, I see you, baby, welcome. Cases like this don't just fall into people's laps. 9-month-old, 4-year-old. Somebody had to see something. Making my blood boil. And we thought Jarvis Butts was the worst of the worst. Somebody had to see something. Somebody had to find something, or something had to have happened for this whole thing to blow wide the hell open. And when I, baby, when I tell y'all how this shit was discovered, whew, this is pitiful. This is heartbreaking. This is sad. Terrific. I see you, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is it that we go through life irresponsible as hell and our children are left wide open? Our children are no longer protected. The bigger question I have before I go even any further, how the hell does a mother turn her back on her children? And not just on her children, but how does the hell does a mother walk away from a 9-month-old and leave it in the hand of monsters? I really need to know this. I really need to understand this because I cannot for the life of me figure out how the hell these men got their hands on a 9-month-old. I've been wrestling with this. I cannot figure out how the hell these men got their hands on a 9-month-old. This the part where I'm going in a minute, that really made me stop and say, what? What if this shit was never found? What if it was never discovered? Because I want y'all to listen at how this shit all came to light. It wasn't that the police uncovered it. There was no investigation. Hey, Roz, welcome, boo. There was no investigation. And it didn't start with somebody telling something. Absolutely, Samantha. I'm with you on that one. Them mothers need to be charged as well. Okay. Tom said, don't tell me no bloody diaper or etc. Girl, hang tight, hang tight. This mama, so clearly she was in a relationship with one of these trifling ass men, right? This bitch let somebody borrow her phone. So she say. He had her phone for a while. When the phone was returned, she says she went through the phone. She went through the phone. And when she went through the phone, she said she found videos. Videos. Hey, Bernice, welcome, sis. She found videos of a child being abused. What? So, hold up, lady. You found videos of a child being abused that way. I got a problem with that too. I got a problem with that too. But it's your phone, and you finding videos, something tells me she's lying. How is it that he could have your phone all that time? Absolutely, Ariane, she's lying. Top said in our phone, yeah, in her phone. Ocean Wave said, what the hell was wrong with that woman? Absolutely. Dr. JD, welcome, sis. And that's what scares me the most. Because, ma'am, something don't sit right with me on that one. And then when you go and you look deeper into it, they said there were multiple videos, several videos, many different children, many different incidents. So I'm like, okay. Now I know you're lying. Now I know you're lying, ma'am. Because if you got different incidents on different days, several different children, multiple videos, now I'm looking at this shit like, ma'am, this was not a one-time thing. How long did he have your damn phone? PJ said she could tell that one to the Marines because I ain't buying that bullshit. Absolutely. Hey, Natasha, welcome. I will be awaiting trial for homicide. Absolutely. Top said, why not go to the police? Ariane says, no way in hell. Absolutely. You hear me? So anyway, I'm looking at this shit like, ma'am, this wasn't a one-time thing because I want to know how long has he been having your phone according to you. This shit wasn't no mistake, so you could miss me with that one. This shit was being done over and over again. Your phone being used, you kept the phone. Make me understand something. Hey, Natasha, welcome, boo. I don't know about y'all, but when you start recording some shit like that, that means you done got comfortable. That means you're into some shit that's so knee deep. That means you're bold. And that means you don't think you're about to get caught. And that also means that you're a nasty bastard for playing with children. And that's what makes this shit even more dangerous. Because the videos were there. The videos were being circulated. The videos of these children were being sold. All this shit sitting on a phone. Absolutely, Top. All them different videos damn sure wasn't in one day. Absolutely not. She knew. Lady Storm, welcome, sis. I love y'all and ain't nothing y'all could do about it. I made honors again. Congratulations. And thank you for always supporting the channel, sis. This lady had this sitting in the phone. Not like this was locked away somewhere, not buried deep in the under the cloth. It was in your phone, ma'am. And then that phone was being passed around. Like it was just one of those things where you pick up, call me, I call you. And there's nothing else to be said. Ocean Wave said, what? Wait. She kept the phone and still didn't have a clue on what was going on? Miss me with straight up bullshit, ma'am. Absolutely, Ocean Waves. Absolutely. Tanya, I believe she's truly a part of it. She's truly a part of it, Tanya. Spicy said some sicker than sick shit. Absolutely. Her holding on to that in that phone lets me know something deeper is going on behind the scenes. Because here you are, you got people holding phones. You got people recording this shit, keeping it, passing it around. That means these people felt no pressure. They didn't feel no fear. And they didn't think nobody would ever check. Nobody would ever check them on that shit. And that's what bothers me. And that's why I say that shit with Jarvis Butts, he wasn't alone, y'all. He was not alone. All the same patterns are right the fuck here. And I can't make that shit up. It's the mindset behind that shit. Absolutely, Ocean Waves. Absolutely. Isn't that something? We're talking about the mindset of people that feels that doing this shit is acceptable. I don't get it. The environment that allowed it. And it's about how long shit like this has been going on. Because I don't care what this woman says. Whoever these women are of these children, there's no damn way. There's no damn way you can make me believe you didn't know something was going on with your children. Absolutely, Dr. JD. They have the approval of the mamas, the caregivers, and the granny. Absolutely. Tony said, men, it's time to step up and protect your babies. This is sickening. Tony, I agree with you, right? At this point, I'm all for these men going to court and getting parental rights, complete parental rights taken from these trifling ass women, because these women have these children failing miserably. Top says, how can a 9-month-old go without a doctor's appointment and etc.? The doctor's office and social workers knew that baby was born. So how long the baby go without a checkup? That part. Okay, Spicy. Thank you, boo. Absolutely, Top. I agree with you wholeheartedly. So, Top, with what you're saying, the next question is, did these children get any prenatal care? See, that's where the triflingness comes in at. Did they get prenatal care? Because one thing we know for certain, this shit did not just start in one day. It didn't start in one day and it just magically got caught the next day. Hell no. PJ, I agree. That's the way it's beginning to seem. Some of these trifling mothers are selling these children. We've seen it with the Jarvis Betts case. And now we're seeing it again. This is ridiculous. This shit built up over time, kept being repeated, then it escalated. Top said, even if not, they had to go get that baby delivered from the hospital. Yes, that means they wasn't taking them babies to no doctor. Absolutely. Now we know who was involved. We know how the videos got discovered, but now, y'all, we got to take it just a little step deeper because this next part, we're going to talk about some shit. We'll talk about the ages of these children. And I'm telling y'all, this shit is not easy to hear, but it needs to be said. This shit is wicked. This is nasty. This is disgusting. You can't even call it disturbing anymore. This is pure as evil. I don't know what prison they're going to. But them nasty ass men, they need to be fixed in such a way to ask for the rest of their fucking lives. Bitch, you piss sitting down. Because you don't play with children. You don't play with children. Grown ass men. Nobody can tell me shit about, oh, they were young when it happened. Hey, Colonel, welcome. Hope all is well. Tony said, Mocha didn't say how long this was going on with the 9-month-old. The baby has to get shots at 6 months. So what the mammy didn't take her to the doctor for her shots, we don't know. That wasn't revealed. But from the looks of it, like I just finished telling Top, from the looks of it, and for the amount of time this shit been going on, clearly that child had not been going to the doctor. So I don't want to hear nobody tell me shit about at the time this happened, they were young. Oh, they made a mistake. Oh, they didn't know what they're doing. And fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. When it happened, the ICE was 19, 20, old enough to know right from wrong. Old enough to understand exactly what they was doing and old enough to stop this shit if they wanted to. Little 4-year-old girl. 4 years old. Another Jarvis Butts. Then there was another baby. Then there was another baby. 9 months old. Can't talk. Can't fight back. Can't say stop. Can't do none of that shit. You mean to tell me 4 grown nasty ass men, Ross, absolutely old enough to stop it? Yeah. Sunshine said, Moko, so I wonder what a 9-month-old is right now. We're going to talk about the system. These grown ass men sit there participated, recorded this shit. When you get a charge for conspiracy, because that was one of Jarvis' bus charges, they were selling the videos. Ocean Waves, absolutely. Old enough to never have started this foolishness, absolutely. This shit was too detailed. It was truly intentional. Shit like this makes you want to hug your babies and never let them go. You want to talk about shelter in place? I would be that parent. Thank God I don't have no little babies running around here. I would be that parent to shelter the shit out of mine. These young girls don't understand life. Everybody wants to be out in the world thinking every man think they're cute and they're fine. And these men don't give two shits about these women. These men are targeting these children. And these welfare recipient trifling assholes sitting there and feeding their children to these goddamn men while these men sit up there and eat off the children food stamp, get the benefits of all their little incomes, but you think this man loves you and he's playing with your children. And for you to sit up there and let this man have your phone, you're a weak bitch. And he didn't just have it for a little while. He had that phone for quite some time because there was multiple images in that phone. So in my opinion, you're charged for, but the mamas need to be charged as well. For that was a terrible case of neglect. Because how the hell are you so comfortable? Where were you? Were you leaving a 4-year-old? And that's different mothers. You're leaving a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old in the hand of these goddamn men. Something is wrong. This shit was happening over and over and over again. Babies just don't put themselves into danger. They're placed into danger. Just like Annette and Shannon plays Nazaria into danger. These hoes placed their children in danger and they left them there. They left them around people they should have never been around. Same situation with Shannon, Annette, and Marquita. Not only were these nasty ass men comfortable, but y'all know what? The mamas were comfortable too. Because nobody could make me believe they didn't know what was going on. And I don't believe that they trusted the wrong people. Because people like that show you who they are before they tell you who they are. So these little hoes had to see some kind of type of sign somewhere. And they all set their ass there and thought it was okay. And look what that shit turned out to. Jennifer said the woman probably was the one who took the pictures. Jennifer, you know what? That was my thought. That was my thought, Jennifer. Dr. JD said, what type of evil will have you interested in touching a baby? Absolutely. This is insane. I mean, the devil is walking the earth, y'all. Top. I agree. Even put a camera in the bathroom. I'm going to watch your every fucking move. See, that's Mocha don't have company. I ain't got no babies running in here, but I ain't know you ain't bringing your ass here. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust. And one thing I know, you got men this comfortable doing this type of shit to young children. This, not just the men, the women too. This ain't no new behavior. This is something that was already in them. This is shit that they've done time and time and time again. They were mighty comfortable. They were mighty, mighty comfortable. Beautiful Soul said, I'm the same way. Absolutely. Kenyatta Marie, demon possessed, boo. And we can't unsee that. Do y'all think this was their first time doing some shit like this? If you say no way, didn't done this shit before, drop an X. If you think this was some ongoing behavior, drop some hundreds in the chat. Because I don't believe this was their fucking first time. Nobody can make me believe that. They've been doing this. Been doing this. Been doing this. Jennifer, that's the part that had me cockeyed. How you call the police and clearly she was mad with the man, Jennifer. The man dipped out and got him another woman. So he done dipped out and got him another damn woman. So now I'm calling the police. Jennifer, she called the police after finding the content in her phone. Dr. JD said, trust no one and stop bringing these babies into this madness. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dr. JD. Absolutely. Your children don't fucking matter. Top many, many videos. Different dates, different times, many, many videos. Then we got the one that was just picked up on Friday. He was already charged with arrest. They already knew who he was. But he somehow was out on bond. Don't know how, don't know why. He was out on bond walking. That's the one that did it to the 9-month-old. Walking around, moving freely, like nothing never happened. And a tipster is what finally got him picked up. Somebody had to call and say that he had been in Jackson for a few days. He was in Tennessee for a few days. Now you done picked his ass up for doing the worst thing possible to a 9-month-old. And you give him bond and let him out, so the system ain't shit either. You just sitting somewhere. But the thing is, not just sitting somewhere, he was living with another woman. Ocean Wave, that was the question I had. When I was reading that shit, how the hell did he get out on bond? The judge need to be locked up as well. Absolutely. You running from a charge, you out on bond, skipping from place to place to place. And when they found your ass, you living with a woman. Something is wrong with these young women being desperate for a man. Something is wrong with that picture. You don't love yourself. You out there and you just making babies, and whatever man comes along the way, that's what you want. Sunshine, that part, out on bond. Only to hurt a baby is beyond sick and evil. Running. Tanya said, Mocha, when my grown sons was young, I didn't have many in my house at all. Hell to the motherfucking no. Tanya. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, when you're raised right, you do right. And my question is, who raised these little hoes that allow these men to come in the house and be with them just to say you got a man. Bitch, if you cold, go get a blanket. You lonely bitch, turn on the TV and raise up the goddamn volume. Or get your radio. Do something. Make yourself busy and play with your damn children. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel, sis. You that bored, find something to do with your damn children. Read a book. But to just say to have a man in your house for company, you are a silly hoe. That's how these children get lost in the system. That's how these children grow up traumatized, harmed, and ruined. You don't love yourself enough, so you sacrifice your children. So here he is. He got his skinny ass in Jackson, Tennessee. High. The marshals go pick him up. He knew they were coming. He knew he couldn't hide forever. And he didn't resist. No self-esteem, Dr. JD. His ass wasn't scared, worried. He still thought he had time. Bernice says, Mocha said, you cold, go get a blanket. Girl, Bernice, I mean that with everything in me. Bitch, you cold, go get your ass a blanket. Because the same man you think gonna keep you warm, he gonna keep you warm this minute, put your dumb ass to sleep, and go around the corner and play with your children. How slow the fuck can you be? This day and age, no, no, no. You see this shit every day happening in real time, but yet you want to put on them little funky shorts and them little cut off shirts and go in the club and grab a man, and now you got stranger danger in your home with your children. Tony says, ain't no way in hell you can get a bond for that kind of crime. The judges are failing these babies. They need to get street justice for these type of crimes since the judges aren't doing their jobs. Absolutely, Tony. I agree with you 100%. Because that's my question. How the hell you get charged with something this serious and still got room to move around like that? Why the hell was he even out? Children, videos. I got a problem with that. And once again, we're seeing the same pattern where these children will fail by the system because the system failed these children. Fuck their mamas. But the system failed these children by letting him be out for as long as he was out. How many of you all agree that the system once again dropped the ball and failed these children? Or if you think, and if y'all think something deeper than what's on the surface is going on behind the scenes, y'all drop some sirens in this chat. Because I do believe that it's some undercover shit going on. Because I refuse to believe that this was just them four men doing all of this shit with nobody else knowing anything. I don't believe it. I will never believe that. Terrific said these hoes be moving these ninjas in the same night they meet them. Absolutely, Terrific. Take me home from the club. You done bought me a $5 drink. Now done ruined your whole damn life. Look, little girls. You done bought me a $5 drink in the club. Now you could come home with me knowing I got my children there. Now my whole life done gone to hell. Make it make sense. I don't believe, and I will never believe, that it was just these four men doing all this shit with nobody else knowing nothing. Because you got videos, you got multiple children, and the behavior happened over and over and over. That means this shit was not hitting. It was not hitting as well as people think. It was not. Somebody saw something. Somebody heard something, felt something, and didn't say a damn thing. Lock them up is easy to say. Throw away the key is easy to say. But what about the children? What about them? What we were going to do with the holes that turned the blind eye? What we going to do with them hoes that ignored the red flags because they wanted a man? They pillow talked. They cooked every day for men. Now you done fed a man that's taking advantage of your children. Who, Jesus, sometime I could just walk through the screen at some of these people. Evil like this ain't supposed to move this freely. Absolutely, Ross. And ain't even a real man, because real men don't move like that. So, Ross, we got to ask the question, who the hell raised these people? Who raised them? Because now, and I'm not pointing a finger. I'm not pointing a finger at the families they come from. Because the young man that was just arrested on last Friday, his brother had a lot to say. He said they weren't raised like that. He said they were not raised like that. He offered his heart to the children that his brother hurt. And reading his statement, it's like he was in disbelief that his brother was even doing some shit like that. So you can't always take it back to where they come from. He's an embarrassment to his family, I know that much. You got pulled in with some seasoned ass PDFs. Your young ass running the street don't know no better. And they bullshit you into do this for a couple of dollars, I'm sure. But then they let your young ass play with a 9-month-old. And you thought that was all right. Absolutely, Roz would have never survived. Hey, Tiffany, welcome, boo. People don't move like this unless they're used to doing it. People don't move like this unless there's some protection somewhere. People don't move like this without feeling that I've done this shit before. Nothing was said, nothing was done. It was ignored. People don't move like that. And it's sad because stories like this, we see them over and over and over again. Tony says my house will be a real crime scene because they would have found out. Oh no, they would have found you fucked up. 100%. And I would be going to jail. Absolutely. Absolutely terrific. 4 men with the same, 3 with the same, baby. Terrific. 1 did the recording. They said Ice was the, Ice was the one that did all the recording. He was the ringleader. Ice was the ringleader. And he had the other 3 dummies doing the most. And how does that move without it being noticed? They don't give details about the placement of the children, if they took them or if they're still in the care of the parents. Because one mother, the 4-year-old mother, said when the video came out and it was recognized that the 4-year-old was her child. And mind you, the one that had the phone, she was the mother of the 9-month-old. She was the mother of the 9-month-old. So then when the videos came out, that's when it was discovered. Justice system damn sure don't give a damn, Dr. JD. So when the mother of the 4-year-old found out that, hey, hold up, that's my child in this video. She was furious, as she should have been. But the question remains, where were you all when this was happening to your children? How can a parent walk away and leave their children? You know what? I don't care if my child is 16, 17 years old. You still have to be mindful where you leave your children. Everybody ain't who they claim to be. Everybody is not who they claim to be. You cannot trust your own relatives, brothers, sisters, mamas, daddies. You can't trust that these days no more. Look at Detroit. We just witnessed that. You can't trust that. And people like in the comments were like, oh, well, she was only 9 months when it happened. Thank God she'll out. You do not outlive that. You do not outlive that. Back in the day, women would date men until they were together so long, people thought they were already married and they were never married. They were just dating because they took their time. These little hoes today, I'll meet you in a club tonight. You buy me a drink tonight. You come home with me tomorrow. And now you my man forever. Bet you don't know what you got. You don't know what you got. This is sad. When will the children matter? That's the question I have. When will these children matter? These children didn't ask to be here. These children did not ask to be here. Sunshine says, I don't trust my kids. Not ever. Oh, I know you don't. Around nobody's shit. I was touched by my own cousins, and I can't stand the bastards. Absolutely. You have to go through something. You have to go through something. Oh, terrifics. Everybody's a daddy. Everybody is their daddy. How many daddies does one child have? That's when these women are sad with that. Ocean waves. The problem always starts with the parents. That's who failing these children. Men give them $20. $20. That's all these little hoes want today. $20. Pack of Black and Mild and a $10 pack of weave. And that's it and that's all. And they're impressed. So it costs you $10 for a lifetime of pain with your children. I don't get it. I don't get it. The world we live in today is totally different from the world in which I grew up in. Absolutely, Roz. Newports, that's all they want. Newports. For the rest of their life, they're traumatized, Tanya. Dr. J.D. said a Happy Meal. That tells you a lot about these women. That tells you like, terrific. That's all it takes, sis. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. When will these women accept the role of being a mother? And not only that, when will they see grandmothers don't want to be grandmothers anymore? We're going to get that out of the way. Grandmothers don't want to be grandmothers anymore because these grandmothers are out there even with them little hoes competing for a man. Because in the area in which I was raised, my mama, my grandmother, had better not see nobody mistreating a child. Not just mistreating, neglecting a child. Bring them here. Leave them here with me until you get your shit right. That's the era I was raised in. Leave them here with me. And when you get your shit together, then you come back and get them. But I'm not going to leave them there with you in this bullshit here. Absolutely, Ocean Wave. Grandmother, this is a new age grandma wave. 26-year-old grandmas. And that's why these children are going through all that they're going through. That's why. Dr. J, you done said it best, sis. Everyone wants to party and lay up. That's it, that's all. Just shitting out babies, baby after baby after baby. You spitting them out. And then you see man after man after man come and go. And then these children are in danger. When will it stop? When will we start putting these, not we, when will they start learning to put these children before these men? I bet you they would get their shit together quick if the system cut them off all that goddamn assistance and make them responsible. Make them go get a job. Get them off of Section 8 because they're getting it too easy. All they want to do, like Dr. J say, is lay and play. No goddamn responsibilities. And the children suffer. At the end of the day, the children suffer. These children in this situation did not have a choice because these children were too young to have a voice. This happened multiple times inside the very homes where these children laid their heads. These men ruined these babies. I ain't gonna call them children, these babies' lives. You done play with the babies all day. Then at night you want to lay up with the mama. Make this shit make sense. Dr. JD, that's what we need, baby. We need Jesus. Come back, Lord. Fix it. Fix it. Jesus, fix it. That's what we need. That's what we need. And it's a shame that the generation today have no standards. They have no morals. Nothing is important to them. Drinking, partying, hitting the clubs, going to the hair store and buy them $3 outfits. Eyelashes that look like caterpillars. Wigs looking like a nets. While the children suffer. We have to do something. We have to do something. We got to start doing better. We got to start paying more attention. And these young women got to stop being so quick to trust people with access to their damn children. Hey, Big M, welcome, boo. Hope all is well. Dr. JD said they have no fear of God and no respect for themselves. Absolutely. Ocean Wave says the food, the water, and air is filled with chemicals. This has to be the last days. Dr. J is laughing. Dr. J, absolutely. $3 outfits from the hair store and caterpillar eyelashes, and them bitches think they're cute, cute. While them children sitting home suffering. Once y'all give, once these little women give access to these nasty ass men, everything else, anything else can follow. And for all of those that was involved in harming those children, harming Naziah, harming Janiyah, harming every child that's been affected in that way, you motherfuckers will never be able to undo what you did. You will never be able to erase that type of damage. And one thing, I don't care how much you deny it, you will never be able to outrun the truth. Because there's a day in hell for people like you and for those mothers. And y'all don't even deserve the title of mothers. We're going to continue to follow this story. Because something has to happen to the parents of those children. How do you call yourself a mother and you allow such a thing? Dr. JD, God got to deal with them. God has to deal with them, Dr. JD, because the system refused to. And it's a shame how the system is failing these children. And that's the sad part. How is it that little black and brown children don't get equal justice? How is it that when cases are concerning little black and brown children, it's okay? It's okay for the offender to walk free, only to roam the streets and do it over and over and over again. But let it have happened to Rachel and Sally and Sue and Mary King. Let it have happened to them. And see if they wouldn't have Billy Bob. See if they wouldn't have Tom. See if they wouldn't have Bruce. See if they wouldn't have them under the jail. Well, they wouldn't have them under the jail. They would put them in therapy. But little black and brown children has to suffer. I don't understand and I don't agree with the decisions that the judicial system makes when it comes to situations like this. And I have to call it because that's the way it's been written. And that's the way it's playing out. Children don't decide who their parents are. But as parents, you have that obligation to put everything else to the side to make sure yours is protected. My heart hurts for those children because this could have turned out one or two ways other than the way it turned out, as if this wasn't bad enough. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Ron said, that's what I mean about Shannon, saying society gave Jarvis another chance. No, the justice system did that. He should have never gotten out the first time. Absolutely, Ross. It wasn't no damn society. It was the justice system. And the reason it was the justice system is because the justice system is also a part of the enterprise. The justice system is a part of the enterprise. They know what's moving in and out of their courtrooms. They know what's moving in the streets. And they know what funds are being exchanged. They know who's the top dog. Because all we do in that particular case, look at how everything started unfolded. Look at how the players started coming out to play when the heat got hot, and it was the end, and they didn't want nothing to come out, and they wanted everything to be protected. Look at how the players started coming out. Oh, Dr. JD in Louisiana too. It's gonna get worse before it get better. Absolutely. And that's where the problem comes in. There's a story I was looking at just the other day where they locked up and arrested a mother for taking the pill. That young girl ain't want no more damn babies. They claimed she was too far gone. She took the pill because she didn't want no more children. Don't you know that they went and tried to file charges against this girl? They locked her up. They locked her up for redrum of a child that she didn't even bring here. She went to her first appearance with the judge. See, thank God for the judge that she saw. Prosecutors wanted to lock her up and throw away the key. So what you mean redrum? I don't want no more damn children. You can't tell me what to do with my body. I don't want no more children. But that was her fault because she should have protected herself. She went in front of the judge. That judge was compassionate, and that judge had a heart. That judge was not buying the shit that the prosecution was selling. That judge had the final say so no matter what the prosecution tried to throw on that table. That judge gave her a $1 bond. $1. Tell me that wasn't God. Again, like I said, they're making us they're making the little black and brown children abide by the rules. Man-made rules from the orange man. And again, this world is going to get worse before it gets better. But what people don't understand, they may not like Mocha's delivery. They may not like the rawness. They may not like the things that I say. But over here, we don't protect abusers. We don't protect those with PDFs behind their names. We don't stay silent either. And we damn sure don't ignore what happens to children. This is why we do what we do over here. This is why I speak the way that I speak. And this is why I don't sugarcoat shit, because somebody has to say it. These young women are robbing their children of everything that they deserve in life. They're taking life away from them before life even comes. And we as a community, we have to step in and do better. Call it for what it is. You see something, say something. You see something, you say something. But then, like I said, I just have to bring this story to you. Now, we will be following it. We will be following it. And we will keep updated on the court hearings for this last one. And hopefully find out the outcome of these babies. And I'm glad that y'all, because I know, this was something a little different. And we're going to be bringing different. We're going to be bringing different to this platform. We got a lot more stuff to uncover, a lot more stuff to talk about. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on the porch tonight. Those of you who have not yet hit that like button, please hit the like button for your girl on your way out. Share the live and make sure this message reaches somebody who really, really, really needs to hear it. And I'm going to ask y'all one question before I leave. How many more stories like this that we have to keep hearing over and over and over again? How many stories are out there happening that we don't even know about? But we're going to keep meeting up right here on this porch because we're not done. Everybody that needs to be exposed will be exposed. I love each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening. Make sure your notifications are set because we will definitely be back out here with another one. We most definitely will. And I would appreciate it if we all could leave up out of here, flooding the chat with broken hearts for these babies because they all need our prayers. And that's what it is, Dr. JD. These babies are being sacrificed. Love you even more, sunshine. You know that, girl. How many more babies will be sacrificed? We have to take our children back. We have to take our children back. Good night, everyone. I love you all. Thank you to those that supported the channel, Cash App, Super Chat, Super Stickers. For those that hit that like button, I really, really appreciate it. God bless you all. Good night.
We stand tall, we rise as one. No lapels, the work ain't done. No. Motivated from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. Team full of truth and a chat full of cheer. Monkey in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. Know the pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall. This one mic, one tribe, one mission in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide, where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. Know the bells, the work ain't done. No, leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care are everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the Know Your Bells. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Stand tall. Join the family.
Good night, everyone. God bless.